Today we are listening to the Marshall Mathers LP2 by Eminem. I feel like Eminem has consistently subverted my expectations coming into these albums, but today I'm expecting something a bit more sincere with a sprinkling of Slim Shady on top. If you want to see this reaction uncut in its entirety, then that is available over on Patreon for just $3, along with all my other Eminem reactions. We've gone through every album in chronological order, and this is where we're currently at. Let's get into this without further ado. Track 1, Bad Guy.
It's like I'm in the dirt digging up old hurt. Tried everything to get my mind off you, it won't work. All it takes is one song on the radio, you're right back on it, reminding me all over again how you fucking just brushed me off and left me so.
Whoa. Okay, I've got Genius open and it's saying that Bad Guy is a sequel to Stan. Well, that's interesting. Let's start again. Glad I caught that. I feel like that's important context, otherwise I'd have no idea what he's going on about.
It's like I'm in the dirt digging up old hurt. Tried everything to get my mind off you, it won't work. All it takes is one song on the radio, you're right back on it, reminding me all over again how you fucking just brushed me off and left me so burnt. Spent a lot of time trying to soul search. Maybe I needed to grow up a little first. Well, looks like I'd hit a growth spurt, but I'm coming for closure. Don't suppose an explanation I'm owed for the way that you turned your back on me just when I may have needed you most. Oh, you thought it was over. You could just close the chapter and go about your life like it was nothing. You ruined mine, but you seem to be doing fine. Well, I've never recovered, but tonight bet you that what you're about to go through's tougher than anything I ever have suffered. Can't think of a better way to define poetic justice. Can I hold grudges? Mind saying let it go, fuck this. Heart saying I will once I bury this bitch alive, hide the shovel and then drive off in the sunset.
I flee the scene like it was my last ride. You see right through. Oh, you had me pegged the first time. You can see the truth, but it's easier to justify what's bad is good, and I hate to be the bad guy. I just hate to be the bad.
And to think, I used to think you was the shit, bitch. To think it was you at one time I wore shit. Think you can hurt people and just keep getting away with it? Not this time, you better go and get the sewing kit, bitch. Finish this shit so you can reap what you sown it with. Thought some time had passed and I'd forget it. Forget it. You left our family in shambles. You expect me to just get over him? Pretend he never existed? Maybe gone, but he's not forgotten. And don't think cause he's been out the picture so long that I've stopped the plotting and still ain't coming to get you. Continue to peep, still bent low, and keep tapping the glass lightly, then start to crescendo. Sneak all the way round to the back porch, man, door handles unlocked. Shouldn't be that easy to do this. You don't plan for intruders beforehand. Surprised to see me? Cat got your tongue? Gag, chloroform rag, gag, almost hack up a lung like you picked an axe up and swung. Stick to the core plan, drag to the back of a trunk by one of your fans. Irony spectacular, huh? Now who's a faggot, you punk? And here's your Bronco hats, you can have that shit back cause they suck. It's just me, you, and the music now, Slim. I hope you hear it. We're in a car right now. Wait, here comes my favorite lyric. I'm the bad guy who makes fun of people that die. And hey, here's the sequel to my Mathers LP just to try to get people to buy. Well, how's this for publicity stunt? This should be fun. Last album now, cause after this you'll be officially done. Eminem killed by Eminem, Matthew Mitchell. Bitch, I even have your initials. I initially was gonna bury you next to my brother, but fuck it. Since you're in love with your city so much, I figured, what the fuck, the best place you could be buried alive is right here. 2 more exits, time is quite near. Hope we don't get stopped, no license I fear. That sirens I hear? Guess 90 on the freeway wasn't the brightest ideas. Cops appear in my driver's side mirror. Oh God, police! Ah! Hope Foxtrot gets an aerial shot of your burial plot at least. New plan, Stan. Slim, chauvinist pig. Chauvinist pig, Lincoln Town Car. Well, gotta go. Almost at the bridge. Big bro, it's for you. Slim, this is for him and Frank Ocean. Oh, hope you can swim good. Now say you hate homos again. I also represent anyone on the receiving end of those jokes you were bit. I'm the nightmare you fell asleep and then woke up still in. I'm your karma closing in with each stroke of a pin. Parking lot!
Oh my god. Okay. What a start. It's a lot to take in. He's not eased us in there at all, has he? And there's almost too much to unpack. Because we get this Stan sequel that, yeah, I found it really jarring on first listen, but that felt like a very intentional choice. Chorus, I wasn't too keen on, which seems to be a theme in these more recent records, where in the early days he had a really good ear for choruses, and I don't know what happened later down the line, if it was just something he stopped caring about. Because the thing is, his performances are, I'd say, on like an equal level, on a technical level, are just as good, or if not better. But anyway, that's my only gripe with the song. The verses were really interesting, getting this perspective from Matthew, who was Stan's little brother, and seeing how that whole situation affected him, and him coming to get his revenge on M. But then at the end, Eminem pulling back the curtain of what those two people as characters represent. Super interesting. And then we go into the skit from Parking Lot, which carries on from the first Marshall Mathers LP. But how's that going to play into the music? Will it, or is it just like a nod to the fans? We'll find out. Let's have a read of the bio, see if we get any more helpful context. When Eminem put out the sequel to the Marshall Mathers LP in late 2013, he joined a small handful of rappers, including Jay-Z, Q-Tip, and the late MF Doom. MF Doom, that's an artist I need to do a deep dive on, someone I've put off, because when I just like dip my toe in Doom's music, I just can't comprehend it. Like, I don't get it. Whilst knowing there has to be like excellence there for how highly regarded he is. I say that to ask, is that something you like to see? Would you like me to go listen to Mad Villainy and I can't remember the other names, who'd managed to still sound relevant after hitting 40? Age hadn't matured him, at least not so much that he backed off the violence, misogyny and homophobia that made him a lightning rod 15 years earlier. But on the Marshall Mathers LP2, there was a sense of awareness about his place in the culture that could be interpreted as maturity. He wasn't a dark, twisted rapper, he was the dark, twisted rap guy. This was his role. So while the album shout-outs to Phife Dawg, as well as the old school feel of tracks like Berzerk and Survival can be described as nostalgia, they're also Eminem's way of saying that no matter how good he is, he knows he's just a piece in a much bigger cultural picture. That's a lot of talking, a lot of rambling. Let's get back to the music now with track 3, Rhyme or Reason.
Marshall. I don't have one. My mother reproduced like the Komodo dragon, and had me on the back of a motorcycle, then crashed in the side of a locomotive with rap. I'm local, it's like cannon a psycho, a loaded handgun. Michelangelo with a paint gun in a tantrum, about to explode all over the canvas. Back with the Yoda of rap and a spasm. Your music usually has them, but waiting for the game, your enthusiasm it hasn't. Follow you must, Rick Rubin, my little Padawan. A Jedi in training, colossal braining, thoughts are entertaining, but docile and impossible to explaining. I'm also vain and probably find a way to complain about a Picasso painting. Puke Skywalker, but sound like Chewbacca when I talk. Full of such blind rage, I need to see an eye dog. Can't even find the page I was writing this rhyme on. Oh, it's on the rampage. Couldn't see what I wrote, I write small. It says, ever since I drove a 79 Lincoln with white walls, had a fire in my heart, and a dire desire to aspire to die hard. So as long as I'm on the clock, punching this time card, hip-hop ain't dying on my clock.
Sometimes when I'm sleeping,
Really cool hearing him on a beat like this. Can't think of anything that we've listened to up to this point that sounds like this, which is very promising for the rest of the album. With it being Marshall Mathers LP2, you kind of fear that you're just going to get a similar project reskinned, but this feels fresh.
anytime to show you what you need to
If he had, he wouldn't have ended up in these rhymes on my pad. I wouldn't be so mad, my attitude wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, Dad, I'm the epitome and the prime example of what happens when the power of the rhyme falls into the wrong hands and makes you wanna get up and start dancing. Even if it is Charles Manson who just happens to be rapping, blue lights flashing, laughing all the way to the bank, lamping in my Kmart mansion. I'm in the style department with a pile in my cart, ripping the aisle apart. With great power comes absolutely no responsibility for content, completely despondent. And maybe that's why I'm so bananas. I appeal to all those walks of life. Whoever had strife, maybe that's what dad and son talks alike. Cause I related to the struggles of young America when their fucking parents were unaware of the troubles. Now they're ripping out their fucking hair again, it's a stare-ruckle. I chuckle, cause everybody bloodies their bare knuckles. Yeah, uh-oh, better beware, knuckleheads. The sign on my hustle says don't knock. The door's broken, it won't lock. It might just fly open, get cold-cocked. You critics come to pay me a visit. Misery loves company, please stay a minute. Kryptonite to a hypocrite, zip your lip if you dish it but can't take it. Too busy getting stoned in your glass house to kick box, then you wonder why I lash out. Mr. Mathers as advertised on the flyer, so spread the word, cause I'm promoting my passion till I'm passed out. Completely brain dead, Rain Man doing a bankhead in a restraint chair. So bitch, shoot me a look, it better be a blank stare or get shanked in the pancreas. I'm angrier than all 8 other reindeer put together with Chief Keef, cause I hate every fucking thing, yeah. Even this rhyme, bitch, and quit trying to look for a fucking reason for it that ain't there. And I still am a criminal, 10-year-old degenerate grabbing on my genitals.
I want more Eminem sample beats. I need more of that. I feel like we don't get enough. I love Eminem and a sample. Yeah, cool track. As I said, felt fresh. Let's keep going. Track 4, so much better.
With who you say? I wasn't at the studio, bitch, what you do, screw tray? You went there looking for me, boo, that excuse is too lame. Keep playing me, you gon' end up with a huge crusade. You fake lying slut, you never told me you knew Drake. Can't Lupe? You wanna lose 2 legs? You tryna flip this on me? If I spend more time with you, you say, okay, yeah, and I'm cool, eh? Well, screw you, and I'll be the 3rd person who screwed you today. Oh, 4, Drake, Lupe, ooh, touche. Will you do two-face for me? Thought you was my #1 true blue ace, but you ain't. And I can't see you when you make that little boo-boo face, cause I'm hanging up this phone, boo. You make my fucking Bluetooth thing. You feeling blue too late. Go smirk yourself, you make me wanna smirk and puke blue Kool-Aid. Here's what you say to someone you hate.
My life would be so much better if you just dropped dead. I was laying in bed last night thinking, and this thought just popped in my head. And I thought, wouldn't shit just be a lot easier if you dropped dead? I would feel so much better.
They got his relapse. This bitch pushed me over the brink. Hop on the freeway, trying to get some time alone and just think. Till the cops pulled me over, but they let me go, cause I told them I'm only driving drunk. Cause that bitch told me to drink. I'm back on my fuck hoes with a whole new hatred for bloods. But bias, I hate all bitches the same, baby, come on. Excuse the pun, but bitch is such a broad statement, and I'm channeling my anger through every single station it's on.
Cause a woman broke my heart, I say heart, cause she ripped it into parts and threw it in the garbage. Who you think you are, bitch? Guess it's time for me to get the dust off and pick myself up off the carpet. But I'll never say the L word again.
I love lesbian. I hope you hear this song and go into a cardiac arrest. My life would be so much better.
My life would be so much better if you just dropped dead.
Made for me, say fuck it, kick some shots, pack it, hammer and nail 'em. These bitches tryna get attached, but they're failing. The latch onto the tail of my bumper, they're scratching at the back of my trailer like I'm itching to get hitched. Yeah, I'm rich as a bitch, but bitches ain't shit. I'd rather leave a bitch in a ditch. Bitch, you complain when you listen to this, but you still throw yourself at me. That's what I call pitching a bitch. That's why I'm swinging at these chicks on sight. Long as I got a bat and 2 balls, it's foul, but my dick's on strike. So all that love shit is null and void. Bitch, I'm a choice. Boy, Cupid stupid, wasn't for blowjobs, you'd be unemployed. Better. I'm just playing, bitch. You know I love you.
I'm just gonna let it keep playing. I don't have much to say about that one.
Wasn't ready to be no millionaire. I was ill prepared. I was prepared to be ill though. The skill was there. Beginning, it wasn't about the ends. It was about busting raps and standing for something. Fucking acronym, cut the fucking act like you're happy. I'm fucking back again with another anthem. Why stop when it doesn't have to end? It ain't over till I say it's over. Enough when I say enough. Throw me to the wolves and close the gate up. I'm afraid of what'll happen to them wolves when the thought of being thrown into an alligator pit. I salivated it. Raiders up, hands up like it's 12 noon. Nah, homie, hold them bitches straighter up. Wave them to your dislocator, rotator cuff. Came up rough, came to ruffle feathers. Nah, egos, I ain't deflated enough. Last chance to make this whole stadium in rough.
Again, the chorus. I'm interested if you think this is fair critique, but like I quite like the rock rap that Eminem does now and then, and I like Eminem on it. But like, yeah, this chorus just feels so dated now, and it's only what 12 years ago this came out. Yeah, it's really not aged great. I don't know if it made more sense at the time, maybe. It kind of just sounds like a bad soundtrack song from a movie. The song would just benefit from cutting the vocals on the chorus and letting that guitar riff play. Let me know what you think, but that's how I'm feeling so far.
Each line with each line that I finish, I'm so close to my goals I can almost pole vault over the goalpost. And if I don't got enough in the tank, maybe I can just siphon enough.
Oh, this is great.
This last can, man, will I survive in this climate or what? They said I was washed up and got a bloodbath. I'm not a rapper, I'm an adapter. I can adjust, plus I can just walk up to a mic and just bust. So floor's open if you'd like to discuss. Top 5 in this motherfucker, and if I don't make the cut, what, like I give a fuck? I'ma light this bitch off like I'm driving a truck to the side of a pump. 0 to 60, hopping and gunning like G-Unit without the hyphen. I'm hyping them up. And if there should ever come a time where my life's in a rut, and I look like I might just give up, it might have mistook me for bowing out. I ain't taking a bow, I'm stabbing myself with a fucking knife in the gut while I'm wiping my butt. Cause I just shitted on the mic and I like getting cut. I get excited at the sight of my blood. You're in a fight with a nut. Cause I'ma fight till I die, I win. Biting the dust, it'll just make me angrier. Wait, let me remind you of what got me this far. Picture me quitting, now draw a circle around it and put a line to it, slut. It's survival or what? But I want you to doubt me, I don't want you to believe. Cause this is something that I must use to succeed. And if you don't like me, then fuck you. Self-esteem must be fucking shooting through the roof. Cause trust me, my skin is too thick and bulletproof to touch me. I can see why the fuck I disgust you. I must be allergic to failure. Cause every time I come close to it, I just sneeze. But I just go 1, 2, then I cheese.
Let's keep going. Track 6.
Tell me what to do.
Legacy.
Be right there for you. Tell me what to say, no matter if it's true. I'll say it all for you. For you, for you, for you.
I used to be the type of kid that would always think the sky is falling. Why am I so differently wired? Am I a Martian? What kind of twisted experiment am I involved in? Cause I don't belong in this world. That's why I'm scoffing at authority, defiant often. Flying off at the handle at my mom, no dad. So I am non-compliant at home. At school, I'm just shying awkward. And I don't need no goddamn psychologist trying to diagnose why I have all these underlying problems, thinking he can try and solve them. I'm outside chalking up drawings on the sidewalk, and in the front drive talking to myself. Either that or inside hiding off in the corner somewhere quiet, trying not to be noticed cause I'm crying and sobbing. I had a bad day at school so I ain't talking. Some cocksucker shoved me into a fucking lockup cause he said that I eyeballed him.
And if you fall, I'll get you there. I'll be your savior from all the wars that I've fought. Inside your world, please have faith in my words. Cause this is my legacy.
Sporadic is my thoughts come, it's mind-boggling, cause I obsess on everything. In my mind, small shit bothers me, but now my father, he said sayonara and split, but I don't give a shit. I'm fine long as there's batteries in my Walkman. Nothing's the matter with me, shit, look on the bright side. At least I ain't walking, I bike ride through the neighborhood of my apartment complex on a 10-speed, which I've acquired parts that I find in the garbage. A frame, then put tires on it, headphones on it, straight ahead as kids try and start shit. But if this is all there is for me, life offers, why bother even trying to put up a fight? It's nonsense, but I think a light bulb just lit up in my conscience. What about them rhymes I've been jotting that kinda giving me confidence instead of trying to escape through my comics? Why don't I just blast a little something like Onyx to put me in the mood to wanna fight and write songs that say what I wanna say to that kid that said that I eyeballed him? Grab hold of my balls like that's right, fights on, bitch. Who would've knew from the moment I turned the mic on that I could be iconic in my conquest? It's word to Fight Dog from a Tribe Called Quest.
This is my legacy, legacy.
Now I think the fact that I'm differently wired is awesome. Cause if I wasn't, I wouldn't be able to work words like this and connect lines like crosswords. And use my enemies' words as strength to try and draw from and get inspired off them. Cause all my life I was told and taught I am not shit by you whack fucking giant sacks of lying dog shit. Now you shut up, bitch, I am talking. Thought I was full of horseshit and now you fucking worship the ground on which I am walking. Me against the world, so what? I'm Brian Dawkins versus the Holo and 16 Lions offense. So bring on the Giants, Falcons, and Miami Dolphins. It's the body bag game, bitch, I'm supplying coffins. Cause you dicks butt kiss, bunch of Brian Baldingers. You gon' diabolic, I've been diabolical with this dialogue since 99 raucous. You don't respect the legacy I leave behind, y'all can suck a dick. The day you beat me, pigs will fly out my ass in a flying saucer full of Italian sausage. The most high exalting, and I ain't halting till I die of exhaustion. Inhale my exhaust fumes. The best part about me is I am not you, I'm me, and I'm the fire marshal, and this is my
legacy, legacy.
Expertly done. He was able to maintain the same rhyme all the way through that track. It's so impressive, and how he managed to do it with combining different, like Dawkins, Lions offense, like the way he manipulates words to carry on the rhyme. It really is something. As for the chorus, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'm going to be a bit more positive about this one, because whilst it felt very 2010s in its sound, it held a bit more charm than some other ones on this album. And I think Eminem benefits from a more understated chorus because he's so impactful in the verses that it gives the song like quite a nice contrast, especially when he's rapping like that. Okay, let's keep going. Track 7, Arsehole, I assume.
Think that I was speaking to children. Everything was happening so fast, it was like I blinked. So 3 million, then it all went blank. All I remember is feeling ridiculous, cause I was getting sick of this feeling like I'm always under attack. Man, I could've stacked my shit list to the ceiling. Women dishing, but really thinking if anyone ever talks to one of my little girls like this, I would kill him. Guess I'm a little bit of a hypocrite when I'm ripping shit. What since when did this many people ever give a shit? What I had to say is just my opinion. If it contradicts how I'm living, put a dick in your rear end. That's why every time you mention a lyric, I thank you for it, but drawing more attention toward it, cause it gave me an enormous platform. I'm flattered you thought I was that important, but you can't ignore the fact that I fought for the respect and battle for it. Mad awards, had glad annoyed, had a boy, they told me to slow down, I just zone out. Good luck trying to convince a blonde, it's like telling Gwen Stefani that she sold out. Cause I was trying to leave no doubt in anyone's mind one day I'd go down. In history think they know now because everybody knows
that you're just an asshole. Everywhere that you go, people wanna go. Everyone knows, everybody knows. So don't pretend to be nice. There's no place you can hide. You are just an asshole. Everyone knows, everyone knows.
Thanks for the support, asshole. Thanks for the support, asshole. Quit acting salty. I was counting on you to count me out. Ask Asheroth when he roundabout dissed me to shout me out. Thought I was history. Well, goddamn honky, that compliments like backhanded a donkey. Could wait to get your ass socked in the mouth, nah, I'm off it. But what the fuck's all this trash talking about? The fight was fixed, I'm back and you can't stop me. You knocked me down, I went down for the count, I fell, but the fans caught me. And now you're gonna have to beat the fucking pants off me to take my belt. Word to Pocky out. Mama said there ain't nothing else to talk about. Better go in that ring and knock him out, or you better not come out. It's poetry in motion, like Freddie Roach when he's quoting Shakespeare. So what if insults are revolting? Even Helen Keller knows life stinks. You think it's a joke till you're bullet riddled, but you should give little shit what I think. This whole world is a mess. Gotta have a goddamn vest on your chest and a Glock just to go watch Batman. Who needs to test the testicles? Not that man. Half you don't got the guards intestinal blockage. Rest of you got lap bands. Stuck to this motto before they put bath salts in all those water bottles in Colorado. So get lost, while although my soul's escaping through this asshole that is gaping. A black hole and I'm swallowing this track hole with a packed toe and lit paper. But I'm taking no crap hole. Here I go down the back pole and I'm changing back in that old maniac. In fact, that it go. Trying to dip out the back door with trading, cause everybody knows
that you're just an asshole.
how the fucking magnets work. Cause you're attractive but we ain't attractable. Hate to be dramatical but I'm not romantical. I'm making up words so understandable. It's tragical, thinking some magical shit's gonna happen. That ain't practical. You cracking a joke, it's laughable. Cause me and love's like a bad combination. I keep them feelings locked in a vault. So it's safe to say I'm uncrackable. My heart is truly guarded, full body armor. Bitch, you just need a helmet. Cause if you think you're special, you're retarded. Thinking you're one of a kind, like you got some platinum vagina. You're a train wreck. I got a one-track mind, and shorty, you're fine, but you sorta remind me of a 49er. Cause you been a gold digger since you was a minor. Been trying to hunt me down like a dog, cause you're on my ass, but you can't get a cent. Cause all of my spare time spent on my nose in this binder. So don't bother trying. Only women that I love are my daughters. But sometimes I rhyme, and it sounds like I forget I'm a father. And I push it farther. So father, forgive me if I forget to draw the line. It's apparent I shouldn't have been a parent. I'll never grow up. So to hell with your parents and motherfuck father time. It ain't never gonna stop. A pessimist who transforms to an optimist in his prime. So even if I'm half dead, I'm half alive. Pour my half-empty glass in a cup. Now my cup is runneth over, and I'm about to set it on you like a motherfucking coaster. I'm going back to what got me here. Yeah, cocky and can't knock being rude off. So fear not, my dear, and drive your teardrops. I'm here, white America's mirror, so don't feel awkward or weird if you stare at me and see yourself. Cause your one too shouldn't be a shock because everybody knows
that you're just an asshole. Everywhere that you go, people wanna go home. Everyone knows, everybody knows. So don't pretend to be nice. There's no place you can hide. You are just an asshole. Everyone knows, everyone knows.
That song felt big. It felt big. And the beat was constantly progressing. Felt like it almost progressed too quick, and it could have like taken its time a bit more because by the end I felt like we were in this impactful space for almost too long that it went against itself. But I mean, again, Eminem operating at a very high level. Track 8 now is one I've heard. The first one so far that I've already heard. Berzerk. I liked this track a lot at the time when it came out. Interested to see how it's aged. I can't tell you the last time I heard it. Years and years and years. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Let's take it back to straight hip-hop and start it from scratch. I'm about to bloody this track up, everybody get back. That's why my pin needs a pad, cause my rhyme's on the red tag. Just like I did with addiction, I'm about to like a magician, critics I turn up. Got them still on the fence, whether to but quick to get impaled when I tell them so sick from looking pale. Oh, that's my about to go ham. Yeah, bitch, shout out to let's bring it back to that vintage slim bitch. The order MC in mixed with the Vinci and MC Rin. And I don't mean Stimpy's friend bitch. Been public enemy since you thought PE was gym bitch.
Kick shoes off, let your hair
all night long.
Roll your beard out, just weird out.
All night long. We're gonna rock this house until we knock it down. So turn the volume loud, cause it's been to the AM. So baby, make just like cake, better let yourself go. Let yourself go. Say fuck it before we kick the bucket. Life's too short to not go for broke. Everybody. Guess it's just the way that I'm dressed, ain't it? Khakis pressed, Nike shoes, crispy and fresh lace, so I guess it ain't that aftershave of cologne that made him just faint. Plus I showed up with a coat fresher than wet paint. So if love is a chess game, checkmate. But girl, your body's banging, jump me in, bang, bang, bang. Yes, sir, Bob. I was thinking the same thing. So come get on this kid's rock, bob with the bob, dang, dang. Pow, 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 pow.
Chicka pow, chicka wow, wow. Got your girl blowing up a pow, 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 pow. Better slow it down, throwing the town to the town. Throw it down, I don't know how, how.
At least I know that I don't know. Question is, are you both so smart enough to feel stupid? Hope so, now hope.
Kick shoes off, let your hair down.
All night long,
Pull your beard out, just weird out.
all night long. We're gonna rock this house until we knock it down. So turn the volume loud, cause it's into the AM.
Lamar, oh sorry, yo, we done both set the bar low.
Bars hard, drugs hard, though that's the past. But I done did enough codeine and not future in it tomorrow.
And girl, I ain't got no money to borrow, but I am trying to find a way to get you alone. Oh,
Marshall Mathers, get out of the body now. Get the bar so lathered. Kangos and car heartless cargoes. Girl, you're fixing to get your heart broke.
don't be absurd, ma'am, you bird brain baby. I ain't called anybody baby since Birdman.
Unless you're a swallow.
Word, Rick, word, man, you heard. But don't get discouraged, girl, this is your jam. Unless you got toe jam.
Kick shoes off, let your hair down.
All night long,
Pull your beard out, just weird out.
all night long. We're gonna rock this house until we knock it down. So turn the volume loud, cause it's into the AM. So baby, make just like cake, better let yourself go. Let yourself go. Say fuck it before we kick the bucket. Life's too short to not go for broke. We're gonna rock this house until we knock it down. So turn the volume loud, cause it's into the AM. So crank the bass up like crazy and let yourself go. Let yourself go. Say fuck it before we kick the bucket. Life's too short to not go for broke.
Excellent. Wow. That has aged so well. It's amazing. So charismatic from Eminem. The production is incredible. Shout out Rick Rubin. Wow. It's just so fun. So fun. So interesting. So dynamic. Wow. I wasn't expecting to be that impressed going back to it. I feel like I'm listening to it again with new ears after going through all the discography. Track 9 I've also heard, but I think I've only really heard that moment. I remember when this came out, not liking the song, but just being really impressed by that moment. You know the moment. So let's revisit the track as a whole and see what we think.
I got a laptop in my back pocket, my pinnacle walk when I hat cock it. Got a fat knock from that rat profit, made a living and a killing off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was still in office, with Monica Lewinsky filling on his nutsack. I'm an MC, still as honest, but as rude and as indecent as all hell. Syllables, killaholic, kill 'em all. This libbity, gibbity, hibbity, hip hop. You don't really want to get into a piss and match with this rappity rat pack and a mac in the back of the yak backpack, rap, rap, yap, 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 kitty yak, nap. The exact same time I attempt these lyrical acrobat stunts while I'm practicing that, I'll still be able to break a motherfucking table over the back of a couple of faggots and crack it in half. Only realized it was ironic. I was under aftermath after the fact. How could I not blow? All I do is drop F-bombs. Feel my wrath of attack rappers are having a rough time period. Here's a maxi pad. It's actually disastrously bad for the whack while the masterfully constructing this masterpiece. Cause I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. I'm out my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the arm and pay homage, pupil. It's me. My honesty's brutal, but it's honestly futile if I don't utilize what I do, though, for good at least once in a while. So I wanna make sure somewhere in the chicken scratch I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try to help get some people through tough times. But I gotta keep a few punchlines just in case, cause even you unsigned rappers are hungry, looking at me like it's lunchtime. I know there was a time where once I was king of the underground, but I still rap like I'm on my Pharaoh Munch grind. So I crunch rhymes, but sometimes when you combine up here with the skin color of mine, you get too big and here it comes trying to censor you like that one line I said on I'm back from the Mathers LP1 when I tried to sell. Take 7 kids from Columbine, put them all in a line at an AK-47, a revolver and a 9. See if I get away with it now that I ain't as big as I was, but I'm morphing into an immortal coming through the portal. You're stuck in a time warp from 2004 though, and I don't know what the fuck that you rhyme for. You're pointless as Rapunzel with fucking cornrows, you like normal, fuck being normal. And I just bought a new ray gun from the future just to come and shoot ya. Like when Fabulous made Ray J mad. His Fab said he looked like a faggot. Mayweather's pad singing to a man while he played piano. Man, oh man, that was a 24/7 special on the cable channel. So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'ma kill you. Lyrics coming at you with supersonic speed. Summer, lama, duma, lama, you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off to be celebrating. Cause I know the way to get them motivated. I make elevating music, you make elevator music. Oh, he's too mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they get jealous, they confuse it. It's not hip-hop, it's pop. Cause I found a hella way to fuse it. With rock, shock rap, with dot. Don't lose yourself and make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you while I'm ripping any one of these verses. The verses use curtains, I'm inadvertently hurting you. How many verses I gotta murder to prove that if you were half as nice as songs you can sacrifice virgins to? School flunky, pill junkie. But look at the accolades, these skills brung me. Full of myself, but still hungry. I bully myself cause I make me do what I put my mind to. When I'm a million leagues above you. Ill when I speak in tongues, but it's still tongue-in-cheek. Fuck you, I'm drunk, so Satan take the fucking wheel. I'm asleep in the front seat, pumping heavy D in the voice. Still chunky but funky, but in my head there's something I can feel tugging and struggling. Angels fight with devils and here's what they want from me. They're asking me to eliminate some of the women hate. But if you take into consideration the bitter hatred I have, then you may be a little patient and more sympathetic to the situation and understand the discrimination. But fuck it, life's handing you lemons, make lemonade then. But if I can't battle the women, how the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then? Don't mistake it, it's a fatal mistake if you think I need to be overseas and take a vacation to trip abroad and make a fall on a face and
Haven't changed in terms of it as a song. Like, it's not something I'd want to go back to all that often, but that moment never gets old with just how crazy impressive it is. And something that I hadn't appreciated before was how he sets it up and then delivers. Is so cool. And if there was a hip hop museum, then this song would be in there, wouldn't it? Track 10. Brainless.
I just got jumped twice in 1 week. It's complete. It's usually once a month. This is some feat I've accomplished. They stumped me into the mud. Gee, for what reason? You stumped me. But how do you get this shit beat out of you? Beat down and be upbeat when you don't have nothing. No valid shot at life. Chance to make it or succeed. Cause you're doomed from the start. It's like you grew up on Jump Street. From Jump Street. What if I could just get my head out my ass? I could accomplish any task. Practicing trash, talking in a trance. Locked in my room, yeah, but I got some plans. Mama, these damn rhymes are falling out of my pants pocket. I can't stop it. And I'm starting to blend in more. School, this shit helps for sure. I'm getting more self-assured than I've ever been before. Plus no one picks on me anymore. I done put a stop to that through my first punch in the story. Still in my skull's a vacant empty void. Been using it more as a bin for storage. Take some inventory in this gourd. There's a Ford engine door, hinge, syringe and orange, an extension cord, and a ninja sword. Not to mention 4 linchpins and a stringent stored iron and board, a bench, a wrench, or winch, and a tension whore. Everything but a brain, but domes off the fucking chain like an independent store. Something's wrong with my head, just think if I had a brain in it. Thank God that I don't, cause I'd probably be dumber. Cause mama always said, if you had a brain you'd be dangerous. A brain you'd be dangerous. Prove me wrong, I'ma grow one day to be famous. And I'ma be a pain in the anus. I'ma be the bomb. I'ma use my head as a weapon. Find a way to escape this insaneness. Mama always said, if you had a brain you'd be dangerous. Guess it pays to be brainless. Maybe one day when the smoke clears, it won't be as motherfucking difficult cheer. Till then, hopefully you little homos get over your fears and phobias. It's okay to be scared straight. They said I provoke queers till emotions evoke tears. My whole career's a stroke of sheer genius. Smoking me is tactical, practical joke cheer. You motherfucking
insert insult here.
Who the fuck would've thought that one little old MC would be able to take the whole culture and reupholstery it? And boy, they did fly. Can't believe this little hit block, this hip-hop shit in this hip-hop. And it's still the shit got that white trash traffic and gridlock. Shit hopping like 6 blocks from a Kid Rock insane clown posse concert in mid-October. And God forbid I see the wizard and get a brain in my titanium cranium, y'all. Cause I'll turn into the Unabomber. Mama always said, if you had a brain you'd be dangerous. A brain you'd be dangerous. Pays to be brainless. Saying this ain't even a word, you stupid fuck. Neither is ain't.
We got our sprinkling of shady I suppose that's my kind of level. Track 11, Stronger Than I Was.
And I'd beg, and I'd plead, drop to knees, and I'd cry, and I'd scream, baby, please don't leave. Snatch the keys from your hand, I would squeeze, and you'd laugh, and you'd tease.
You're just fucking with me, and you must hate me. Why do you date me if you say I make you sad? And you've had enough of me. I smother you, I'm about to jump off the edge.
But you won't break me, you just make me stronger than I was. Before I met you, I bet you I'll be just
fine without you. And if I stumble, I won't crumble. I get back up and I'ma still be humble when I scream fuck you, cause I'm stronger than I was.
beautiful face.
I appreciate the vulnerability here, but the execution, at least so far, has been a bit off for me. This could have been more impactful if it were just him rapping. Let me know what you think.
That you have,
Cause on the inside, you're
ugly man,
but you're all that I love.
grass,
You can't leave. Please stay here with me.
baby, hold me please. And I'd beg, and I'd plead, drop to knees, and I'd cry, and I'd scream, baby, please don't leave. But you left, and you took everything I had left, and left
Nothing for me. So please don't wake me from this dream, baby. We're still together in my head, and you're still in love with me. Till I woke up to discover that that dream was dead.
But you won't break me, you just make me stronger than I was. Before I met you, I bet you I'll be just
fine without you. And if I stumble, I won't crumble. I get back up and I'ma still be humble when I scream fuck you, cause I'm stronger than I was.
You walked out, almost died.
It was almost a homicide that you caused, cause I was so traumatized. Felt like I was in for a long bus ride. I'd rather die than you not by my side. Can't count how many times I vomited, cried, go to my room, turn the radio on and hide. Thought we were Bonnie and Clyde, no, on the inside you were Jekyll and Hyde. I felt like my whole relationship with you was a lie. It was you and I, why did I think it was ride or die? Cause if you could've took my life, you would've. It's like you put a knife through my chest and pushed it right through to the other side of my back and stuck a spike too. Should've put up more of a fight, but I couldn't at the time. No one could hurt me like you could've. Take you back now, what's the likelihood of that? Biting bitch chewing a 19-footer. Cause this morning I finally stood up, held my chin up, finally showed a sign of life in me for the first time since you left, and left me with nothing but shattered dreams of the life we could've had and we could've been. But I'm breaking out of this slump I'm in, pulling myself out of the dumps once again. I'm getting up once and for all, fuck this shit. I'ma be late for the pity party, but you're never gonna beat me to the fucking punch again. Took it on the chin like a champ, so don't lump me in with them jumpy ends. I'm done being your punching bag.
It was November 31st today. Would've been our anniversary, 2 years, but you left on the 1st of May. I wrote it on the calendar, was gonna call, but couldn't think of the words to say. But they came to me just now, so I put them in a verse to lay. And I thank you, 'cause you made me a better person than I was. But I hate you, 'cause you drained me. I gave you all, you gave me none. If you blame me, you're crazy. And after all is said and done, I'm still angry. Yeah, maybe I may never trust someone, but you won't break me. You just make me stronger than I was. Before I met you, I bet you I'll be just
fine without you.
an interesting song. I'm very glad this exists, and I'm very appreciative of this side of Eminem being displayed, but you just can't get past the performance. Eminem in the 2000s, I feel like, would approach this so differently. But then we got a song like Haley's song on the Eminem show, where he similarly went down this choice artistically, but there's something about that felt way more endearing rather than this. If I'm being brutally honest, and I hate using this word, but this felt a bit cringe at times. Specifically the "I'll get back up" and "ah." I hate to say that because I've been wanting this from him. So then for him to give it to us and then me to just throw it back in his face, I don't feel quite right about. And also, I feel like I've been very critical throughout this, but I am enjoying it. I guess I just think there's like little bits in a lot of these songs that if you just tweaked it or took it away or just made one different artistic choice, it would like really elevate the project. Don't know, it's interesting. And let me know if you think that's fair. Of course, I'm just listening to this for the first time, whereas I'm sure if you're watching this, you've lived with it a lot longer. It might make more sense on repeat listens. Let's keep going. The Monster, I have heard this. If you've seen the recovery reaction, The Monster was a BlackBerry classic. That Eminem Rihanna link up. Back then at least it never missed, but how has this song aged? Let's see.
Wanting my cake and eat it too, and wanting it both ways. Fame made me a balloon, cause my ego inflated when I flew see, but it was confusing, cause all I wanted to do was be the Bruce Lee of loose leaf abused ink. Use it as a tool when I blew steam. Woo! Hit the lottery, ooh wee. But with what I gave up to get, it was bittersweet. It was like winning a used me. Ironic, cause I think I'm getting so huge I need a shrink. I'm beginning to lose sleep. One sheep, two sheep, going cuckoo and kooky is cool key. But I'm actually weirder than you think, cause I'm
friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's not fair. Well, that's not fair.
I didn't remember this song being so poppy. I thought it was more like Love the Way You Lie Part 2, but it's not. It's quite dancey actually.
Sometimes I wonder where these thoughts spawn from.
Yeah, ponder it, do you wonder? There's no wonder you're losing your mind, the way it wanders.
I think you would wandering off down yonder and stumbled on to Jeff Van Vondren. Cause I need an interventionist to intervene between me and this monster and save me from myself and all this conflict. Cause of everything that I love's killing me and I can't conquer it. My OCD's talking me in the head, keep knocking. Nobody's home, I'm sleepwalking. I'm just relaying what the voice in my head saying. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just friends with the
monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's not fair. Well, that's not fair.
That's good. I think it's aged well. Not a lot of big songs, I feel like, from this time have. Don't know why it is. Like the sort of like new digital sounding pop around that time just hasn't aged quite well. It might come back around the same way that like the 80s sound is very in right now. It's a good track. When you got Rihanna on the hook, it's kind of a cheat code. Track 13 so far. This sounds Offspring. It's giving Offspring. Let's start again. I wasn't expecting that.
I own a mansion, but live in a house. A king-size bed, but I sleep on the couch. I'm Mr. Brightside, glasses half full, but my tank's half empty, gasket just blew. This always happens. 30 minutes from home, gotta lay a log cabin. Only option I have's McDonald's bathroom. In a public stall, dropping a football. So every time someone walks in the John, I get maddened. Shady, what up? What? Come on, man, I'm crapping, and you're asking for my goddamn autograph on a napkin? Oh, that's odd, I just happened to run out of tissue. Yeah, hand me that. On second thought, I'd be glad then. Thanks, dog. Name's Todd, a big fan. I wipe my ass with it, crumbled it up, and the wipe threw it back in. Told him, Todd, you're the shit. When's all of this crap in? Can't pump my gas without causing an accident. Pump my gas, cut my grass. I can't take out the fucking trash without someone passing through my sub harassing. I count my blessings, but I suck at math. I'd rather wallow than bass, suffer and succotash. But the antacid is my stomach gas when I mix my corn with my fucking mash. Potato so what? Oh, kiss my country bunkin' ass. Missouri Southern roots, what the fuck is upper class? Call lunch, dinner, supper, Tupperware in the cupboard, plastic, wear up the ass. Stuck in the past, iPod, what the fuck is that? B-boy to the core, mule, I'm a stubborn ass.
Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Got it all, but I still won't change.
Maybe that's why I can't leave Detroit. It's the
This is cool. Really not what I anticipated.
They call me classless, I heard that. I second and third that. Don't know what the fuck I'd be doing if it weren't rap. Probably be a giant turd sack. But I blew, never turned back. Turned 40 and still sag. Teenagers act more fucking mature, Jack. Fuck you gonna say to me? I leave on my own terms, asshole. I'm going berserk. My nerves are bad, but I love the perks my work has. I get to meet famous people. Look at her, dag. Her nylons are ran, a skirt snagged, and I heard she drag races.
That's swag.
Tucking my Hanes shirt tag. You're Dan to Kirkpatrick. Yeah, word skag. We'd be the perfect match. Cause you're a vacuum, I'm a dirtbag. My apologies, no disrespect to technology, but what the heck's all of these buttons? You expect me to sit here and learn that? Fuck I gotta do to hear this new song from Luda? Be an expert at computers? I'd rather be an encyclopedia, Britannica, hell with PlayStation. I'm still on my first man, I'm from Zelda. Nintendo bitch, run, jump, punch, stab, and I melt the mozzarella on my spaghetti, put it on bread, make a sandwich with Welchers and belch. They say this spray butter's bad for my health, but I think this poor white trash from the trailer, Jet Clampett, Brett Sanford, and welfare mentality helps to keep me grounded. That's why I never take full advantage of wealth. I manage to dwell within these parameters, still cramming the cells full of hamburger helper. I can't even help it, this is the hand I was dealt. Creature of habit, feel like I'm trapped in an animal shelter with all these pet peeves. God damn it to hell, I can't stand all these kids with their camera cell phones. I can't go anywhere, I get so mad I could yell. The other day, someone got all elaborate and stuck a head from a fucking dead cat in my mailbox. Went to Burger King, they spit on my onion rings. I think my karma's catching up with me.
Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Got it all, but I still won't change.
Maybe that's why I can't leave Detroit. It's the motivation that keeps me going.
Got it all, but I still won't change.
Maybe that's why I can't leave Detroit. It's the motivation that keeps me going. This is the inspiration I need. I could never turn my back on a city that made me. And
I quite like that. I can imagine it splits opinion, that one. It's deep into the album, still getting surprises. Now, the next track. Track 14, Love Game, featuring Kendrick Lamar. I didn't know Eminem and Kendrick had even been on a track together. But here we are. Two of the greatest to ever do it on the same track. I think it's underrated how influential someone like Eminem is on Kendrick, especially with how Kendrick uses different voices. I'm curious to see if you can feel the competitiveness as well on this track of them trying to outdo each other. Of course, both artists that aspire to be the greatest. Let's see.
Pause for a minute to make certain that's what I heard. 'Cause after all, this is her place, so I give her the benefit of the doubt. I think I might be about to muster. The thought scary, yo, though when it hurts. Brace, hope it ain't, here we go, yo. 'Cause my head already goes the worst case scenario, though in the first place. But you confirm my low end theory, though. Should've known when I made it all the way to third base. And that was only the first day. Could've made it to home plate, but you slid straight for the dome and dove first. No, you don't understand. I don't do this for anyone ever. Yeah, that ain't what they all say. I'll say you can suck a softball through a straw. Used to be my fiance, so you sucked on Wayne, Andre, and Kanye, LeBron, Akon, J, Little John, Raekwon, Mace, Polo, to Dondre, Dante, Ross, James, Conway, Kwame. Guess I'm getting my good goddamn jigger on, eh? 'Cause your name I'm Beyonce. But fuck it, I'm moving on. You women are all cray, but I probably always keep on playing the game of
She doesn't love me. No, she don't love me no more. She hates my company. Yes, she don't love me no more. I tried to get her up out of my head, left my bags at the door. She screamed she loved me like she never did before. And I told her, go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do, I don't care. And I told her, go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do, I don't care. I told that bitch,
I'm a sucker for love, you a sucker for dick. Sucking dick in your mama tub. Then your granny walked in, told the stupid nigga to duck under the water. He drowned like an abortion. They booked you for manslaughter. You beat the case and I caught you.
Sharon is not available. Now leave a message at the tone. And Kendrick, don't forget to buy $2 those expensive hills. You little fucking Ferris wheel. Fucking spinning on me. Fuck you think we gon' get married still? Fucking Mary had a little lamb. This ain't a fairy tale. Fairy godmama better tell you how I fucking feel. Like you should fucking beat it or fucking eat it while I'm on my period. Now have a blessed day.
Bitch, you serious? I'm in the mirror with this look on my face, curious. Why you ain't fucking with me? You cut me deep as a Syrian. You know I want you bad as a Benjamin. I'm delirious. I want you bad as the head shattered on George Zimmerman. After the Dillinger hit him diligently and killing him. His mouthpiece for a Cadillac emblem. That's analogy and metaphor for you. I should win a metaphor. All the ways I adore you. This is me talking cordial. Yeah, I got some home training. That ain't what you like, ain't it? What about if I was famous as Marshall? What you get fellatio in the carpool? Cops pull us over. They just wanna know if you gargle singing.
I hope she's good enough. Meanwhile, you're chasing her.
Chlamydia couldn't even get rid of her. Pity the fool in me. I'ma live with the
Wow, that was incredible. Yeah, Kendrick certainly came here to compete, but we got another verse from him. This chorus is great as well, and yeah, this like old-timey energy isn't what I expected, but I'm very happy we got it.
So needless to say, I'm feeling betrayed. Snatched my house key off a keychain. She jumps off rebate from the wire stick. Now she's chasing me with a cheese grater. Here goes that broken record cliche. It's all my fault anyway. She's turning the tables. I'm a beat break. She treats my face like Serato. She cuts and scratches like a DJ. Each day is an instant replay. They say what we display symptomatic of addict behavior. Back together, but forgot today was her B-day. She cut me off on the freeway. Simple misunderstanding. But just as I went to slam on the brakes, that's when I realized that she may be crazy as me. Wait, bitch, cut my fucking brake line. Stepped on them fuckers 8 times. Still going 73. Thank God there's an exit coming up. But the mother FUCK's wrong with a hit the off-ramp. So I coasted to a goddamn hard, hit a fucking tree. Now here she comes at full speed, she's racing at me. Okay, you wanna fuck with me, eh? Snatch that bitch out of car through the window, she's screaming. I body slam her on the cement until the concrete gave and created a sinkhole. Buried this stinko in it, then paid to have the street repaved. The fuck? Woke up in a dream state in a cold sweat like I got hit with a freeze ray during a heat wave. Guess I eventually caved though, cause she's laying next to me in bed, directly aiming again at my head. Woke up again and jumped up like fuck it, I've had it. I'm checking into rehab, I confess I'm a static addict. I guess that's why I'm so clingy. Every girl I've ever had either says I got too much baggage or I'm too fucking dramatic. Man, what the fuck is the matter? I'm just a fucking romantic. I fucking love you, fucking bitch. Combative, possessive. In fact, last time I was mad at an ex, I actually set off the chain reaction. A tragic events. I said hit the road, and after she left, I sent that bitch a text. I said be careful driving, don't read this and have an accident. She glanced to look at it and ran too bad. Thought we had a connect. No sense dwelling makes never been a more compelling case than the model covered in Lori yelling Mace, who fell from grace. 11 stories for storytelling, while the whore was yelling race. So the vocal cords were swelling, and her voice was more hoarse than him Tory spelling space. Still they swarm the gates of my fancy estates to greet Norman Bates with a warm embrace. Unless you're Andrea Yates, don't ask me for a date, though you're late. Well, the sentiment's great, but wait, think there's been a mistake. You wanted to intimidate, I want to intimidate. I have infinite hate and my blood is mainly cause of the game of. Wait, dinner at 8. I have infinite hate and my blood is mainly cause of the game of.
Wow. Okay. He responded for sure. It kind of feels like maybe he'd intended to have verse 1, chorus, verse 2 and out, but then he got the verse back from Kendrick and was like, okay, I need to I need to respond here and match the levels, and he certainly did. That was fantastic. What a track. Can't believe I've not heard that before. Track 15 is next. Headlights featuring Nate Roos.
I know he's not around, but don't you place the blame on me as you pour yourself another drink. Yeah, I guess we are who we are. Headlights shining in the dark night I drive on. Maybe we took this too far.
I went in head first, never thinking about who, what I said hurt, in what verse. My mom probably got it the worst, the brunt of it, but as stubborn as we are. Did I take it too far, cleaning out my closet and all them other songs? But regardless, I don't hate you, cause mom, you're still beautiful to me, cause you're my mom. Though far be it from you to be calm, my house was Vietnam, Desert Storm, and both of us put together could form an atomic bomb, equivalent to chemical warfare. And forever we could drag this on and on, but agree to disagree. That gift from me up under the Christmas tree don't mean shit to me. You're kicking me out, it's 15 degrees and it's Christmas Eve. Little prick, just leave. Ma, let me grab my fucking coat. Anything to have each other's goats, while we always at each other's throats. Especially when dad, he fucked us both. We're in the same fucking boat. You'd think that'd make us close. Further away it drove us, but together headlights shine and car full of belongings. Still got a ways to go. Back to grandma's house, it's straight up the road. And I was the man of the house, the oldest, so my shoulders carried the weight of the load. Then Nate got taken away by the state at 8 years old, and that's when I realized you were sick and it wasn't fixable or changeable. And to this day we remain estranged, and I hate it though, but
I guess we are who we are. Headlights shining in the dark night I drive on. Maybe we took this too far.
cause to this day we remain estranged, and I hate it though. Cause you ain't even get to witness your grandbaby's growth. But I'm sorry mama for cleaning out my closet at the time. I was angry, rightfully maybe so. Never meant that far to take it though, cause now I know it's not your fault, and I'm not making jokes. That song I no longer play, it shows, and I cringe every time it's on the radio. And I think of Nathan being placed in a home, and all the medicine you fed us, and how I just wanted you to taste your own. But now the medication's taking over, and your mental state's deteriorating slow. And I'm way too old to cry, this shit is painful though. But ma, I forgive you, so does Nathan, yo. All you did, all you said, you did your best to raise us both. Forced to care, that cross you bear, few may be as heavy as yours. But I love you, Debbie Mathers, oh what a tangled web we have. Cause one thing I never asked was where the fuck my deadbeat dad was. Fuck it, I guess he had trouble keeping up with every address. But I'd have flipped every mattress, every rock and desert cactus. Own a collection of maps and followed my kid to the edge of the atlas. Someone ever moved them from me, that you could've bet your asses. If I had to come down the chimney dressed as Santa, kidnap him. And although one has only met the grandma once, you pulled up in our drive one night as we were leaving to get some hamburgers. Me, her, and Nate, we introduced you, hugged you, and as you left I had this overwhelming sadness come over me as we pulled off to go our separate paths. And I saw your headlights as I looked back, and I'm mad I didn't get the chance to thank you for being my mom and my dad. So mom, please accept this as a tribute. I wrote this on the jet, I guess I had to get this off my chest. I hope I get the chance to lay it for him dead. The stewardess said to fasten my seatbelt, I guess we're crashing. So if I'm not dreaming, I hope you get this message that I will always love you from afar. You're my mom.
I guess we are who we are. One without a cause, so I'm coming home tonight. Well, no matter what the cost, and if the plane goes down, or if the crew can't wake me up, well, just know that I'm alright. I was not afraid to die. Oh, even if there's songs to sing, well, my children will carry me. Just know that I'm alright. I was not afraid to die, because I put my faith in my little girl. So I'll never say goodbye, cruel world. Just know that I'm alright.
What a beautiful song. That's how you execute that type of track. So nice to get this moment, being on this Eminem journey, going through all the discography to get some kind of resolution around this through line that's been on what feels like every project. Eminem's relationship with his mum. And I don't know if this is the last track we're gonna get about his mum. I think it would be a fitting end. It's just so considered and it's still very nuanced and it's not as simple as like, oh, I forgive you. It's still, you feel how complicated the relationship is now that he's been on his own journey and it's gone through recovery and healing, that he can now be a lot more considered and recognize his mum's problems, probably because he's had his fair share of his own. It's just very nice to get to this point and be able to witness it. And I'm very grateful, as always, that he's willing to share this as well, because it can't be easy. But I imagine it connects and helps countless people, which is sad in its own way, of course. Okay, we're on to the final track now. Evil Twin, 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Let's strap in and get going.
I'm trying to figure out the difference, but I think the lines are starting to get blurred. I'm in a strange place. I feel like Mace when he gave up the game for his faith. I feel like I'm caged in these chains and restraints, grim in every stranger in the place while I gaze into space, cause I'm mentally rearranging his face. I need a change of pace, cause the pace I'm working at's dangerous. There's nowhere to dump this anger, and thanks to this angst, I done quit chicken heads cold turkey and started slowly roasting them, cause that's where most of my anger is based. Fuck your feelings, I feel like I play for the Saints. I just wanna hurt you, aim for the skanks. Then aim for all these fake Kanye's, Jay's, Wayne's, and the Drakes. I'm frustrated cause ain't no more in sync. Now I'm all out of whack. I'm all out of Backstreet Boys to call out an attack. I'm going all out in this rap shit, and whatever the fallout is, I'm strapped for battle. Suck a duck, crawl out the back. It's a bar fight. Prepare your arsenal and beware of Boston's flying through the air and bottles breaking. Mirrors also, and I ain't stopping till the swear jar's full.
You done called every woman a slut, but you're forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, my bad, slut. And next time I show up to court, I'll be naked and just wear a lawsuit. Judge be like, that's sharp. How much that motherfucker cost you? Smart ass, you're lucky I don't tear it off you. And jump your bones, you sexy motherfucker. You're so fucking gravy, Marshall. I should start calling you Anjou. Cause all you do is spit them lyrics out the wazoo. Evil Twin, take this beat now. I believe people can change, but only for the worse. I could've changed the world if it wasn't for this verse. So satanic, Kmart chains panic, cause they can't even spin back the curse words, cause they're worse when they're reversed, motherfucker. And these kids are like parrots, they run around the house just like terrorists, screaming fuck shit fuck. A dope with a childish like arrogance. Wow, ever since the day I came out, I was like marriage. Fuck that, I'd rather be loud, and I like swearing. From the first hogger of beats, hoarder of rhymes, borderline genius who's bored of his lines. And that sorta defines where I'm at and the way I feel now. Feel like I might just strike first, then ignore the replies.
There's darkness closing in. Evil Twin. Here it goes again. Evil Twin. It controls my pen. That ain't me. Now step out and see my evil twin. Cause me evil grin. But he's just a friend who pops up now and again. Evil Twin. So don't blame me. Evil Twin. Blame him. Now step out and see my evil twin. Cause me evil grin.
Welcome back to the land of the living, my friend. You have slept for quite some time.
So who's left? Lady Gaga? Mess with the Bieber? Nah, F with Christina. I ain't fucking with either Jessica, neither. Simpson or Alba. My album's just sicker than strep with the beaver. Get the chloroseptic, Excedrin, Elite, or extra strength Tylenol all threes. Feel like I'm burning to death, but I'm freezing. Bedridden and destined never to leave the bedroom ever again, like the legend of He. Ledger, my suicide notes barely legible. Read the bottom, it's signed by the Joker. Lorena said I never can leave her. She'll sever my wiener, I ever deceive her. Fuck that shit, bitch. Give up my dick for pussy. I be Jerry Mathers. I ever left it to Beaver. Dancing a bowling. You tryna hold hands with your homie? What? You think I'm looking for romance? Cause I'm lonely? Change that tune. You ain't got a remote chance to control me, ho. I'm only vulnerable when I got a boner. Superman try to fuck me over, it won't hurt. Don't try to fix me, I'm broke, so I don't work. So are you, but you're broke, cause you don't work. But all bullshit aside. Oh, please be empty, please be empty, please be empty. Oh, thank you, God.
I'm gonna rock this blouse and put a cock in mouth and get my balls loud. And get into the and lay with 18 guys naked and let myself show. Let myself show. But fuck it, suck it, pull it, tug it. Life's too short to not stroke your bone. Fucking serious.
Okay. Interesting last track, getting the split personality, that in your face, Eminem and Slim Shady teeing each other up. I think the concept was cooler than the execution, but I feel like that idea is going to be explored more in the future. We got The Death of Slim Shady, right? Is that what it's called? His latest album. So maybe we'll get more of it on there. That's the album, Marshall Mathers, LP2. I liked it. As I had said partway through the reaction, I was quite critical. I feel like it could have been way better. It's my feeling, but it's probably sits somewhere in the middle of his albums. Don't know where exactly. Certainly better than Relapse and Encore for me. Maybe just below Recovery. I think Recovery and this probably battle it out besides those earlier pieces of work. But yeah, really happy. I listened to this, excited to see what the rest of the Eminem journey has in store for us. Although, I don't know if that's true, because I think next is Revival, and I'm worried about that one. I've not heard a single good thing about that album, so that's going to be interesting in its own way. But thank you so much for listening with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you on the next one.